Hello everyone, I'm Jelly.
And I'm Maria.
And today we're just going to be talking about a few different fallacies. The definition of a fallacy is someone's mistake in reasoning.
So the first fallacy is the bad reasons fallacy. These are reasons that make no sense or don't fit to be reasons that make the argument invalid. For example, this person wears glasses and looks like a nerd, so let's make fun of them. No, just because a person doesn't look a certain way in a way that you don't approve of does not mean that you can make fun of them because you don't know who they are as a person. The next example is ostriches cannot fly, therefore they are not birds. So we consider chickens birds, right? But they can't fly, so does that mean they're not birds? So this would be a bad reasons fallacy and it would be an invalid argument.
A masked man fallacy is taking two objects that are similar and putting them together to make an argument, making the argument valid. For example, Bruce Wayne is Batman. Batman saved Gotham. Bruce Wayne saved Gotham. So Bruce Wayne is in fact Gotham. So this makes this a valid statement. Another example I used was Aubrey said Sonic runs super fast. Maurice Hedgehog is Sonic. Aubrey is my daughter, FYI. Aubrey said Maurice Hedgehog runs super fast. So Maurice Hedgehog is Sonic. So this makes this statement valid.
The next example of a fallacy is the quantitative logic fallacy. This fallacy is the use of a quantifying word to create a fallacy. For example, all dogs are annoying versus some dogs are annoying. So let's take your dog and your friend's dog. Your dog is a quiet, calm, gentle, sweet dog that is not annoying to you. But your friend's dog you consider annoying because it is very hyper, it jumps around, it loves to run around, it loves to move around. Therefore making this statement not true because not all dogs are annoying since your dog is calm and quiet and gentle. The next example is all carbs are bad versus some carbs are bad. Bad carbs could be pasta or bread, and a good carb could be potatoes. So this would be a not true statement because since potatoes are a good carb, not all carbs are bad.
Another fallacy is the accident fallacy. It occurs when a true statement is added to an incorrect statement. For example, combination pizza has vegetables. Vegetables are healthy. Therefore, combination pizzas are healthy. Pizzas have the same amount of unhealthy grease, which doesn't make it healthy. Another example for this fallacy is birds can fly. Therefore, emu must be able to fly. Just because emu is a bird doesn't mean he flies.
Alright, the next fallacy is the ambiguity fallacy. This occurs when a word with multiple meanings is used. For example, you're driving down the road and you're trying to find a parking spot and you find one that says, "Fine for parking here." The word fine can be interpreted as yes, it's okay to park here, or it can be interpreted as you will receive a ticket for parking there because the word fine could mean yes, it's okay, or you'll get ticketed. The next example is a good life depends on a liver. The word liver can be interpreted as an organ or a person who lives their life to the fullest.
The last fallacy we'll be talking about is genetic fallacy. So a genetic fallacy, instead of paying attention to the argument and the reasoning of a person, we pay attention to the person who's actually saying it. For example, the person has autism. Therefore, we will not hire them. So in this example, just because the person is autistic doesn't mean that the person won't be able to get the job done. Another example is she's a teacher in a public school, so any claims that she makes about the public school system are biased and untrue. Meaning her view of the school system can be one of the many other opinions because her view could be a good one about the school system, but other people's views of the system, let's say the parents, could be a bad one, meaning they don't support the school system, which would make the teacher's opinion biased and untrue because she doesn't consider the other points of view.
So, to review all of the fallacies that we went over, the first one was the bad reasons fallacy, which reasons that make no sense or don't fit to be reasons to make the argument invalid.
Mass man fallacy is taking two objects that are similar and putting them together to make an argument, making the argument valid.
A fallacy of quantitative logic, which is the use of a quantifying word to create a fallacy.
An accident fallacy, it occurs when a true statement is added to an incorrect statement.
The ambiguity fallacy, which occurs when a word with multiple meanings is used.
And last but not least, the genetic fallacy. Instead of paying attention to the argument and the reasoning of a person, we pay attention to the person who's saying it.
Hope this helps with your understanding of fallacies.
Thank you.